Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to another episode of Anahita TV. Today, I just want to give a quick shout out to all my amazing friends, my empathic friends who are going through a lot of downloads and keep it going. So what's happening, just a quick update of what's happening. It's happening to me and it's happening to a lot of people that I know, is that we are ascending, and you definitely, if you're an empath, or if you're not, you are feeling this ascension. And what's happening is that we find ourselves really tired. So this is June, month of June 2022. I have felt really tired quite a bit, actually, quite often, and a few friends as well have felt quite tired. So I'm making a video to let you know, if you are feeling tired, the best thing to do is rest. Very easy. And drink lots of water. I find that I'm very thirsty a lot, and that's what happens when you're ascending. The cellular body, biologically, we are changing. So you gotta a lot of it, there are no doctors that can, the physical doctors, the modern Western doctors are not aware, or if they're not studying this kind of thing, they're not aware of the esoteric side of things. And so you may find yourself going to the doctor and they find that there's nothing wrong with you. You'll be doing tests and everything, and they're going to tell you there's nothing wrong with you. So what's happening is that you are changing physically. Believe it or not, humans at some point can fly, and we were born in a 3D body, but it's changing. We are ascending to fourth and fifth dimension, which means our bodies need to be ready for it. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not going to be able to make it. What they're saying is that the world is going to be split into those who are ascending and those who live in a lower vibrational level. I don't know how that's going to happen. We don't know all the answers, but excuse the cars. I'm in a really gorgeous area. I'm in the Malibu mountains. I'm about to go wine tasting, but I had been wanting to make this video for several days, and I thought, if I don't make it now, I will never make it. And Kevin is here. Do you know who I'm just kidding. From the movie Up, there was this, exotic bird, and the little boy called him Kevin. So the sound is it's actually a peacock. There's there's a peacock farm here, and they sound just like Kevin from the movie Up. So sorry to be distracting. So if you hear that's Kevin. I call him or her Kevin, regardless of the gender. Anywho, so what I want to let you know is that a lot of, do go to your doctor if you're concerned about the way you feel. But if they say there's nothing wrong with you after all your tests, believe them. What's happening is that you are ascending and you are changing vibrationally, and vibrationally affects your physical body. And a lot of times you're going to be purging. The best things to do is Korean spa. I just went to the Korean spa. That was really amazing. And if you don't have access to the Korean spa, lots of saunas, lots of jacuzzi, swimming, being near a body of water would help. Going to the river, walking barefoot, just a lot of grounding, walking barefoot. Another thing I found early in the morning when the sun is rising, I like to go and pray. And face the sun and pray, and that's really, oh my God, it has helped me beyond measures. Another little tidbit that I have, I'm reading this book by Amora, what is called something Yin, Amora Quinn Yin, and she's American, but she took on this goddess name, and there's a way that she explains her name, and she wrote a book. It's a workbook for the Palladians, and every time I read it, believe it or not, 10 pages or so, I feel like such energy and vibration, rays of vibration, that I can't even stand it. So now I only read 10 pages at a time, because if I read more, I become, there goes Kevin. I get excited for little things, That was the peacock. I hope you heard it. And so that book has really helped me. So I highly recommend it. I'll leave it down below in the notes. But go slow. Be good to yourself. And chapter five and six are about grounding. You can actually get this information on YouTube. Each chapter is on YouTube. Someone reads it to you. You can even listen to it. You don't have to if you don't want to read it. So, you know, those are some of the possibilities. It's a great book. It was, I think, published by Simon and Schuster. I believe that's who published her. And, you know, she lived in Mount Shasta, and she was an energy healer. The reason I'm sharing is that I am also an energy healer, and I feel stronger and stronger by connecting to other energy healers, you know. And this channel is dedicated to helping you raise your intuition. My job isn't to be your just to be your guide. I don't believe that you should be addicted to people who are healers, constantly going to them for help. I was like that. You know, I went through a change and where I thought I have to get help from this specific person, and she was gracious, she was a good friend, and she would always help me. But then I realized, you know, she was telling me, you can do this yourself. So the guide, as a healer, the best healers are the ones to actually guide you to rely on yourself, not to rely on them forever. You know, so my job here is to help you ascend and rely on your own gifts. You are a powerful being, Kevin. You are a powerful. I feel like the dog in that show too, like squirrel. Every time I hear the bird's voice, I say Kevin. So you are ascending, and you may need a healer like myself or other people in your area. But once you are, it may take a year or two to get where you need to go. But when you get there, you will need a healer from time to time if you have questions or if you're confused about something. But until the time that you become very effective as a healer, or you are able to heal yourself. So don't forget to ground every day. And maybe I'll do like a little meditation for grounding very soon. That should help out. Otherwise, love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and you'll hear from me again very soon. Have a wonderful day, and happy June. Make sure you take your rests, drink lots of water during this month of June, July, and August, when the veil is lifting. Like and subscribe. Thank you.